Hey guys, it's me, Juliet, owner and creator of Scorpion Goddess Spiritual Healing. And this week we're going to be going over just a couple of the main astrological transits, and then I'm going to get into a tarot reading as a collective for what's the energy to really expect for this week. So, we have Mars entering Taurus this week, and we also have Mercury entering Aquarius, and then we have Venus entering the sign of Capricorn. And so all these transits are going to be happening this week. And then we also have Mars and Mercury, which are going to be squaring off. Now, when planets square off, that causes a lot of conflict and issues, fights, arguments, saying something that you can't take back, because Mercury is the ruler of communication, thoughts, ideas, and then Mars is a planet of action, passion. So because these two placements are going to be squaring off, that's why there's going to be a more heightened, conflicting stuff going on this week. But that's going to be towards the end of the week. So I would say keep it low key. I would really have a big focus on your throat chakra. I really recommend to listen to a throat chakra binaural beat while you sleep this week, so you can say what you mean without being mean, or keep it to yourself and write it down and burn it or something, you know. But I really recommend keeping it low key this week. Be aware that there's gonna be people really trying to mess with you this week. People gonna really be trying you. Situations are gonna arise and you're gonna want to react. Don't react, because I feel like a lot of us has been doing a lot of internal work and growing from within. And so with all the chaos going on the outside and all that drama trying to come your way this week, don't react to it, but respond. See the difference in that? Reacting to something, you're like, responding would be taking in what they have to say, and then you can respond in a way of okay, see, now this is how I feel, and shut that down, but don't let it affect your inner peace. Or don't say anything at all. But that's why I say to really focus on the throat chakra this week. Throat chakra is obviously located right here, and it has to do with communication, how you speak. It can also have to do with the throat, teeth, mouth problems. And the color is blue, which is actually why I have my little blue star. I actually don't even know what this one is called. I've had it for a long time. When I got it, the person who gifted it to me didn't even know what it was. But it's for the throat chakra. That's just the energy I picked up from it. That's initially why I wanted this crystal or stone. So with that being said, I really want to get into this week's tarot reading. So we're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot. We're just going to see, for everyone as a collective, what is to be expected for this week for everyone here watching this video. Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles reversed. So I'm seeing getting into a meditative state. Things are kind of slowing down and not going the way that you want them to go. I see that there's also, with the Four of Pentacles reversed, I'm seeing people being kind of selfish and not considering other people around them, and kind of being no, this is how I feel and this is where I'm coming from, so you need to hear what I gotta say. I don't care about what this person's saying. I'm picking up people are being very selfish this week. And I feel it's meditating. People kind of slowing down. I'm getting too, sorry about that. Phone thing, whatever, died. Okay, so we were at basically people being stubborn, selfish, people kind of closing into their own world and kind of shutting out the outside world too. I'm getting let's see what else. got Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I feel, and like action is just not really being taken this week. I feel like people are at a pause of like, people are kind of like at a pause waiting for stuff to just kind of come their way. And it's like, that's not how it works. You have to go out of your way to make and create whatever it is that you want. And I feel like people this week are like having self-doubt, not really being that confident in themselves and being like, oh, well, I've done this and it still hasn't come my way. There's nothing else I can do, so I'm gonna just sit and wait for something to kind of happen. And it's like, that's not how it works. That's sorry, but that's not how it works. I feel like you need to get more creative and come up with like new ideas of like how to reach this goal or whatever it is that you have been working towards that just you haven't gotten to yet. I feel like people are not really being confident within themselves. And again, 5 of Wands, so there's going to be a lot of conflict, there's going to be a lot of fighting, there's going to be a lot of trying to, like, feeling defensive instead of, like, being open and listening to the other person's side of the situation. People aren't really, everyone's just kind of bumping heads. I'm getting, like, a lot of, like, selfish, stubborn, listen to what I gotta say. I'm not hearing what you gotta say, but you need to listen to me. And it's like, you guys, it's not how it works. You can't try and get your point across to somebody without listening to what their side is. They're not going to listen to you if you're not going to listen to them. That's not how it works. And it's like, you guys are being so stupid. That's what I'm getting. Like, people are just being so dumb this week and so stubborn and selfish and defensive and not willing, not giving. Nobody, Jesus Christ. You guys, 6 of Pentacles reversed. And this is all like not something that's deep. Like, people are fighting about dumb stuff. I'm getting, like, people who are fighting, they're not fighting about something that, like, has this, like, deep meaning to it. People are just going to be fighting about stupid things, like, you didn't do the dishes, I always do the dishes. Just stupid stuff like that. And it's like, people are not giving. People are being selfish. We have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Y'all are just being, like, mad selfish, and I don't like that. I do not like the energy this week, so I'm about to just keep low-key and beating myself because this, I'm not feeling this. Let's see. Let's pull this deck and see what the Modern Witch Tarot has to say. All right, well, this flew out, so King of Wands. King of Wands. Yeah, I just feel like people really need to be firm in where they stand, but not to the point where it's like people are, King of Wands, she's saying, like, I stand on this throne, like, I own this, but I'm also like, you can't see her fist, it's clenched like this. She's like, you can't mess with me, but my arms are open and I'm open to receiving what you have to say. I feel like this is more of a guidance message with all of this. Honestly, it's just a bunch of bullshit going on this week. And I feel like this is just a message saying, like, all this bullshit's going to be going on, but you need to come back into your kingdom, into your temple, the King of Pentacles, and, you know, be one with yourself. Protect yourself, but still be open to receiving and hearing out conflicts that are going on the outside, but still being whole, like, within yourself. So this goes back to the 4 of Swords. And I feel like these two are kind of like saying, work on your inner self, the internal, because the chaos is still it's gonna happen this week. There's nothing you can do about it. There's just gonna be a bunch of chaos this week. But if you can focus on the inner part of you, the internal, then all the chaos on the outside isn't really gonna reflect on how you feel with yourself from within. I'm not going to pull another card from this deck. We're just going to leave it at that. I'm going to use this Daily Crystal deck for some more guidance messages. And let's just see what they have to say. This is actually a new deck that I got, and I really like it. And I don't know if you guys know, but like, I think, was it last week? I don't remember if it was last week or the week before that, but I was saying that whenever I get Oracle cards, I don't do this on purpose. I just find a deck that I really like. I'm like, I want to get this. And it's always Hay House. This is Hay House. I had no idea until after, like, I opened it and I was like, oh, this is Hay House too. Pretty much all of my Oracle cards are all Hay House, and I'm always like, I don't know. I just really like their deck. So if you're looking for like an Oracle deck or an Angel deck or anything like that, I highly recommend Hay House because their decks are so good. I love them. All right. Let's see. What is something that we can take from this week, like as guidance to help protect ourselves for this week? Rhodonite, find a way to forgive. Now, forgiveness isn't about like for the sake of the other person to make them feel better. Forgiveness is really about to forgive this other person that did something to you that you didn't like, but doing it for yourself, because if you can't forgive them, it's only holding you back, and you can't grow and move on and do these things that you want to do and be this person you want to become and get all these things that you want to have in your life. You can't get that while being unbalanced and, you know, not aligned without forgiving this person or these people that have done wrong to you. So with all the conflict going on, this is a time to really find a way, like you're going to be challenged this week to really find a way to forgive people that are really going to be, like I said, the people are going to be trying you, and this is finding a way to forgive them for your sake, not theirs. And just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean that you have to continue to keep them in your life. You can forgive somebody and, you know, let them go, or you can forgive somebody and set up new boundaries with them. But that's what this is really talking about. I feel like a lot of people have been having a lot of struggles with yes, this week is going to be crazy, but not just this week. I think this is also talking about like things that have been leading up to this week with, it could be friends, family, a spouse, a co-worker. I feel like this person or these people, like you need to find a way within yourself that you've been struggling with and how to forgive them. That's what I'm getting with this. So this isn't just like for this week. This is like something that's been ongoing for some of you. Let's see. Let's pull another card. What is something else we need to hear for this week to help us get through this week? Let it go. Smoky quartz. Let it go. Let it go. Literally, just let it go. Sometimes you just can't control things that happen on the outside. But what you can do is let it go to free yourself. I mean, these two really just go hand in hand. I'm not even going to pull another card from here because, like, these cards are just saying, like, yo, like, it's really just inner stuff, inner work that needs to be done. And you guys have been doing it. And now it's like you're going to be challenged this week. All that spiritual growth and meditating and deep diving that we've been doing for ourselves is going to be challenged this week. Don't respond to people. Let it go. Meditate on it if you need to. Forgive the other person. Do whatever it is that really grounds you and makes you feel at peace from within. That's what this week is really going to be challenging you for. I think I just also want to pull... No, I don't want to do moon card. I'm going to pull a star seed, and then that'll be it for this reading. But I'm really feeling like I was just about to end it, but I'm feeling like I need to do one of these. So let's see what's the message that we need to hear. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So yeah, I feel like it's like everything happens. I've been saying this like a lot lately, and it's like everything happens in divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. That's what I just keep getting. So like this stuff is like, we're not meant to be in the place we keep saying, oh, I should have been had this. I should have been done this by now. I should have been, whatever it is. These things haven't happened yet because it's in divine timing, because you haven't forgiven these people in the past, because you haven't fully found and centered yourself like you think you have. It's a process. Enjoy the process. whenever you're on a journey, it's not about like the destination, it's about enjoying the journey that you're on, because then when you get to the destination, then what's next? You got to be in the moment. You have to be present, and you need to trust in the timing that everything is working in your favor. As long as you keep staying true to yourself and working on yourself and growing. I'm going to say again, work on the throat chakra this week. Everyone needs to meditate on the throat chakra. And as I'm saying this, I'm looking at the color blue on the back side of this card. So it's all a sign. I'm holding blue. The crystal is blue. Everything is blue that I keep popping. So throat chakra is the key to work on this week. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed to my page. If you would like to book a reading with me, I have 2 limited time specials, a 1 question, 3 card draw, which is for $20, I think. Yeah. And then I have a 2 question, starting at $35. These are the 2 limited time deals that I have going on right now. If you'd like to book an appointment, there is a link down in the description below. And I hope you guys, work on your inner peace. Don't let these people test you, and get the best of you. All right. Bye, guys.